Enlightened. Is it any good? Well, let's find out. So this is the tier 3 dark path for Kevin. This is the light. You have two choices. So again, you start first class will be neutral. Second class change, which you get at level 18. You have the choice of going either light or dark. We went dark. That gave us the brawler. So level 38, third class change. You have the option of going light or dark again. This is the light path, the Enlightened. Alrighty, so what do we get here? Well, with the new class, you're going to get a new class passive. This one is Inferno, invincible for 10 seconds at the start of battle. This is, I mean, I'm torn between saying it's pointless and worthless. So if there's some middle ground between those two concepts. The thing is, it's only 10 seconds. Damage isn't what you need to be worrying about. You don't really take damage, especially not for the first 10 seconds of the battle. Normal packs, you're just going to run into them and you're going to drop a super or a class strike, which we'll get into. Taking damage, it's really it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. So excuse me, let's move on now. So the third class change, you're going to get another class strike. This is a Suzaku Aerial. This is a massive AoE centered on Kevin, so it's area of effect. He would be the focal point. This is incredibly good. Incredibly good. Tons of damage, tons of hits, tons of range, AoE, everything. Amazing. It's just an amazing class strike. So there we have it. Now let's look at the abilities that he's getting. So again, first three abilities here, these correlate to the class. So 2 through 6, this will be the neutral class, grappler. 9 through 15, this will be the brawler. And the light path on class 3, Enlightened. This is what we get. So let's look at it. So we got more strength. He always can use strength, like I've said in some other vids. He just has a high strength in the game, so just raw damage, just very high, and he just gets a buttload of strength with every class. It's just tons of strength here. Adversity. Again, this is, you could use it for the attack, but the Enlightened, so to speak, is Kevin's tank class. So you have the Divine Fist, that's the light path, and then the light option for class 3. That would be his class strike spec. That would be the class strike build. You have the Warrior Monk. That would be the dark, and that would be his support build with attack saber, leaf saber, heals, good stuff. And this one, the Enlightened, this would be the theme would be defense. He's invulnerable, start of the battle, invincible. He gets a passive that increases defense even further. So as you can tell, going defense really isn't what you want to do here. You really don't need that extra layer of defense. It's nice for Kevin because he isn't naturally. Um, I mean, he has a ton of HP, but I mean his defense is really just average. So I mean this will help, but could be better. So moving on, stamina. You don't put any points in here. I mean, I suppose if you're going Enlightened, you can do so, because this is a sort of, every kind of class, so to speak, has a theme with it, and this one would be defensive. So maybe, you would take this and just see how tanky you could get Kevin, but it's a skip. Intellect. Mute has some use, just not on this class. Fortitude, again, could be nice, but generally you just heal with Stardust or a what's it called? A medical herb, and so I mean, you should have plenty of herbs throughout the game. You'll be sitting at 99. You'll probably have to sell some, so you don't get the message. But I mean, the most common ones would be poison and maybe burns, but still, this is it's a hefty investment, and you're gonna have to waste a slot putting it on your loadout here. Spirit's good. Excuse me. Moon Saber. Again, the thing that kind of hurts him here is that the HP gain is negligible, unless you're going to build a party with certain comps. You're going to want to keep HP as high as it can be, so that you can get certain buffs, such as sturdy or one hit class strike. But then again, it's impossible for him to get that on the Enlightened. So I mean, it's really nothing here. Again, Moon Saber you can get with a item, which would be this one here, the Succubus Claw, and it will be the same strength, because Kevin does not have access to attack saber like the warrior monk does. So you can't use this for a damage increase. So it's stat down resistance. I suppose maybe you could use it for certain post game enemies, I guess. It is a chain skill, so maybe give it to someone else. But I mean, I really wouldn't go for Enlightened for this. Luck is really the only thing that he gets that's actually useful or good with this class, outside of the class strike. Crit damage is always good. You want to I mean, he has a fair amount of luck. I probably should check, but it should be second or third in luck. I'll have to see what I mean, just looking right here, so it's probably, I don't know. I think Reese may have a little bit more. Either way, more luck, more crits, more crit damage, broken lines. Of course, when he does crits, they're gonna get a hard defense debuff, which is exactly what a melee team needs. This means that you do not use Necro for a melee team. You go light, but let's not get sidetracked here. So just going through it again, this one adversity, I guess, if you're going to keep your HP low, but again, as I've kind of pointed out, the quality of life on it is really bad. You're going to have to turn off a lot of moves. No items. It's just going to be more. It's going to be more micro-intensive, micromanaging it with, you know, constantly opening up the menu. Excuse me. Healing your allies. You're also not going to be able to take certain classes that give passive health increases. So, I mean, all he has, he really doesn't have anything, to be honest, outside of the class strike. And you know, not to rain on the parade here, but the Fatal Fist gets the exact same class strike. It just has a different name and a different color. It's the same thing. Literally, it's the same thing. It's just a cut, copy, paste job. So, I mean, I don't know. Enlightened's pretty bad. It's really bad. I mean, he gets a large attack increase going through the dark path. He's still going to get the paybacks. So payback is good. This, you know, it's good. It's going to help him throw out more class strikes, and his class strike is very good. But aside from that, there's really no point in going down Enlightened. Again, the Moon Saber, he has no attack saber to back it up, and you just pop an item if that's what you need. Fortitude, you're going to want to get hit, and you know, it could be useful, I suppose. I mean, poison. Poison keeps your HP down, so that would ensure, you know, easier, you know, better quality of life of keeping your HP low, I suppose. But it's just really bad. Yeah, I gotta move on. I don't. There's nothing I can say about it. All right, so let's go down here first. And let's put on, so we have more encounters. Okay, we're good. So let's, I mean, the costume's cool. Look at this. I mean, it's a pretty cool outfit. I mean, that's kind of has like a Santa Claus looking, I don't know. Maybe if you're gonna go to Altena, you equip this just for roleplay. I don't know. Who knows? Alright, so another class change. You're going to get some more moves. One move, to be exact. This is your combo. It's complete. This will not change. However, you do get a finisher off it, a new power attack, and it's... I don't know. Probably the second best in the game. Maybe they're tied for... Well, I'd say tied for first. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and look at all that. Big damage, lots of hits, lots of crits, lots of good stuff. Alright, so let's run in here and I will show you the class strike that he gets, and it's really good, really crazy. And look at that. Look at that. Look at that finish. Look at that. That is the Shonen Jump cliffhanger final page finisher right there. Let's go ahead as usual and change it to nighttime. Let's get the wolf, the inner lupine. Here we are. And ruin their day. Look at that. Look at that. That's right. Sadly, that's all the Enlightened has. but still, it's very good, very very good. It's just amazing class strike. Um, Again, you would just do. I mean, you got ambush. I suppose you could do. Wait, did I not level up broken lines? I didn't. Okay, so let's put these here. Yeah, I didn't even bother going into any of these because it's like it's just. I'll do the moon saber just to show you. It's just. It's really kind of disappointing. It's such a cool costume, and what do we want to do? Let's do broken lines 2 and crit damage. So that's probably what you would want to do right here. So let's go see the let's put moon saber. Yeah, alright, so let's do the moon saber. So it's our damage 156, 161, somewhere around there. There we are. So these guys may in fact be weak to it, I'm not sure. But the deal is you can simply emulate this with an item. Oh, I already have it up. Good. Okay. Let's go back in here. Let's, I guess, eat the claw. Alright. And there we are. About the same damage. Look, I mean, it's, you know. Oh, you know what? That's why I have ambush on. Okay, I was wondering why. Okay, let's take ambush off. But that is a demonstration of ambush in its damage. But I showed that with Hawk. So let's try this again. So here we are. Let's slash him. Look at that. 171, 64, 64. All right. Yeah. There we are. Basically same damage. I mean, there's variation. So I mean, it's. So let's run away. Same deal. And same damage. So I mean, there's no attack saber for it to increase it. So it's the Enlightened is just really I don't know. Probably I mean, the warrior monk is super support, but it at least has attack saber to increase its damage. Warrior monk has an amazing tier 2 class strike, so that's cheaper if you're to spam it, and you have leaf saber, the attack saber on yourself. This is a single target one. It's really not that good. He needs the he's gonna need 300%, so 3 bars for his class strike, and that's really all he gets here. It's just not good. It's not good. Sorry guys. So I think I'm just gonna cut it here. I mean, there's I'm trying to think if there's anything I could, you know, it's really yeah. See, now mute has use on the fatal fist, but it's pointless here. Stat down, I mean, you just heal it. Moon saber, that's an item. All these are going to be the same on the fatal fist, so it's only these 3 that's changing. Fatal fist still gets, I believe that he gets crit damage as well, and broken lines, so that's the same. It's It's just, yeah, it's I wouldn't use Enlightened unless you're trying to do something fancy with defense. Um, I mean, I all right, so I'll see you guys again, and take care now.